Hey, I just uploaded that video I made earlier about being out here in the snow, and I wanted to add something to that. So I guess you can consider this a part two. One thing I didn't mention about new companies putting companies putting new drivers out in these conditions in these mountains. Some companies that provide really good training, and then you're with a mentor or a trainer and you're out for 6 weeks, a couple of months being taught. That's one thing. Okay? Here's how my training went with May. I started right before Thanksgiving, like literally the week of Thanksgiving. So my normal 5-day orientation was 3 days. Alright? In school, they don't teach you coupling. They don't teach you sliding your fifth wheel. They don't teach you sliding your tandems. They don't teach you chains. Nothing like that. My orientation and soloing out was so pushed through. I didn't do any of that before I went out with my mentor. Then, lucky me, Titus, lay down. Lucky me, I get put with a mentor that came highly recommended from everybody at the Lebanon terminal. I love everybody at Lebanon. They're great. And I guess this guy's never done this before, but my mentorship was an absolute nightmare. I was absolutely sexually harassed the whole time I was in his truck. I felt intimidated about saying anything about it because I didn't want anything. I wanted this job. May Trucking sends you out to do at least one start to finish trip. Right? That's not enough to be out here in the snow. Especially, okay, while I was with my mentor, when I say literally every waking moment, inappropriate stuff being said to me, I made it clear I wasn't interested, and he continued. He let me drive for 45 minutes on a stretch of straight road in clear weather. The rest of the time, he was logging onto my log and driving on my log. He didn't teach me anything. Stop. He literally didn't teach me anything. That's not what he was concerned with when I was in his truck. I don't think he's done that to anybody else. I don't know if I just was his type or what. I'm clueless. I can't figure it out. But I asked to go with him because I had met him. He was there at Lebanon. He was in from a trip or something. And all the people just raved about what a great trainer he was. So I asked to go with him. I was out for a total of 6 days. He didn't teach me nothing about how to properly use the cruise control with the Jake. He didn't properly teach me how to do any of that. The absolute only thing he let me do when we got to a shipper, when we got to the consignee, he had me write down the paperwork copy down our dispatch so we would have the information. And then he had me accept the dispatch, walk me through putting it on the Qualcomm to send the macro back to accept the dispatch. And then he had me send the macros for at consignee. And then he had me do a live loaded call, little stuff like that. But as far as driving, he didn't teach me jack diddly doo-doo, nothing. That's not training, y'all.